Ready.
Okay, here we are. We'll pull out or slide. You see where the beavers been coming up in here. They're coming all in behind me here, cutting trees, and dragging them in here. Got a small caster mount over here. I'm gonna make a malt caster mount here. I'm gonna make a slide and everything. I'll show you how I do it again. Just how I do it. There's a lot of ways. People's got their own preferences and stuff. I just show you what works for me. Hope it helps somebody out. What I'm gonna be using is a TS85 foothold trap. I want to drag him out here in this deeper water. There's some places out here he can tangle up. Long cable on this one. Don't really have a good way to tie off to ground him. We'll see what I can do with him. I'll show you what I'm doing here. I'm going to slip this up. Start with it. I'm going to tie over here, tie the trap off. I like to really shine it up, make it look slick, give him something to really look at, some eye appeal. Something to grab his attention. And I'll come out here, as a rule of thumb, I mean, nothing's chiseled in stone, but what I like to do from the edge of the water coming out about to my elbow, and something about at least 9 to 10 inches of water. And I'll dig me out a good trap bed, place to put my trap. I don't put it dead center. I always offset it to one side or the other, just a little bit, because the beaver, he's wide. And you want to try to catch a back foot if all possible. We got us a good trap bed. When I place my traps, I like for a beaver, so if he steps on it, he don't step on the jaw, throw his foot out. I like to put mine off to the where he has to step across the trap in this direction. If I can do this without catching myself, I like my trigger. I'll set it. Center of my trap is probably, the pedal will be about even with that edge of it, the little slide we made here. Okay, make sure it's solid. Need a little bit bigger. Yeah, now we got a good solid trap. Now, I like to fence them a little bit sometimes. Sometimes it ain't necessary, but it's just little simple stuff. Just to give him a little guidance. Help him pick a direction. It don't take much. Well, I got my cucumbers. And we get that later. Now, something I do. It ain't necessary. A lot of times I'll get a fresh green stick. I'll peel it, give him some eye peel. Put some little white shavings or something around here. Again, it's just more eye peel than anything. It ain't necessary. This water is not flowing real hard right here. There is a small, slight current. What I like to do, just a good dab of backbreaker on my little malt castor mount here. And a little bit of scent. Make him real curious that he'll see this. He'll come try to mark over it. I always like to take a little stick of some sort, especially with, this is a castor-based lure. Put a little bit and I put it right in the edge of the water. Let the oils kind of skim out across the water a little bit. Put a little more scent out there for the beaver. Just get him more upset, make him come looking. Like I said, it's not the only way to make sets like this. Not the only way I make sets. It's just an effective way that I've used for many years. It's worked for me. Maybe some of you young guys getting started. I know some of you old timers, this is preaching to the choir. But some of you new guys getting started in it, maybe something I can show you can at least give you something to build your own techniques and help you out along the line.